particularly thinking on the team level, like feeling included in the team and feeling that it's safe to say what you want within the team. Have you noticed that it's more difficult for women than for men to feel this way in a team?
I would say that women actually have a better skill set to bring up how they
Hmm.
feel about something. They have more words for it. They're more used
Yeah.
to speaking about their emotions, also with their girlfriends. So they're like just in principle more skilled to speak about it, right?
Yeah.
But there are certain things that are part of a women's life and experience that also influence how you can show up at work that most of the time are considered to be taboo to even bring up in a team, right?
Right.
Those are things like I just had a miscarriage. I
Mm.
have endometriosis, like 10% of women, right? Once a month, they are in excruciating pain.
Mhm.
There are things like I'm going through IVF because I'd like to have kids and I can't naturally conceive. And while you're going through the hormone therapy and you have to have all these doctor's appointments, it's like a really hard time in your life to show up fully productive at work. Is
Mhm.
it safe to bring this up at work? Can you speak about the fact that you are going through menopause and you have hot flashes and like there are days where you just have brain fog and you can't think clear? And is it okay to bring this into the team and not fear punishment, not fear that as a result of this, you're seen as not a good contributor, not as reliable of a colleague, not as good material for the leadership role because not as resilient maybe as some of the other people in the team. Those are all like assumptions that people make, right? Or the very classic assumption, oh, you're a woman who is 25 years old, you just got married, let's just wait until you have kids, you will not even want that leadership role, right? The assumption is
Mm.
just like the moment you have babies, you're going to just put the career second priority in your life versus like the men in your team, they might be in the exact same situation, right? You have the 26-year-old in the team who just got married, who might also have a baby, right? But the assumption is never on this guy that he would just put his career as less important. The assumption is
Yeah.
the opposite. Oh, he just had a kid. He wants to take home more pay. So let's give him more responsibility so he can provide for his family better.
Right.
And those are
Yeah.
just like some examples of how this shows up in teams and ways that are really not necessarily safe for women to volunteer. And then as a result, you can't like fully be yourself in the team meeting because there are parts of your life that you just hide.
Yeah.
So it's that's the kind of tension you live in. And you are a choice always, like how much do you want to reveal about these things? How much is safe to reveal about these things? And how is this team
Mhm.
reacting around these kind of things? But I think there are topics that we need to speak about more because they affect all the females in your team at some point in their lives, right?
Mhm.
And it's not very normal to speak about this, let's just say this way.